Hello, and welcome Dragon Lords and Ladies for today's episode of how I normally train a dragon, or at least test them. So first off, I normally have the dragon of course, and the weapon will be something that isn't really boosting my dragon in that sense of stuff. And then I will normally go with health that doesn't really boost anything other than it will survive more, but at least I will have an idea how the combo works. After that, I would do something like Vengeance and then go full damage rune. And then I would also change the spell to something like Totem or something like that, just to see how much damage the dragon can do, like if it was fully boosted up. After that, I would go to something like what will happen if the dragon have full cooldown runes and a speed weapon, like to see how fast it can attack. And last I will try something again with a boost damage to its damage and then lifesteal to see if its attack really give it health back. So yeah, let's go into testing. So the first thing I want to do is to be familiar with its attack. So it's a good idea to at least upgrade them so you have a idea what it can do. And then of course mouse over to see how it works. So this is our damage ability. Can't really see it's a Seek attack, but I know that for a fact. And then we have its second attack. Okay, so it's like Luna and Soul Veins attack. And as I can see, it was something which snare people the closer they are to it. So yeah, there's that. Oopsie, I forgot to use my spells. No. But yeah, mostly I don't focus on those spells. They were basically just to give me some mana back. But yeah, that's a good idea also to check its mana. And then it's a good idea to just upgrade its damage so you have an idea how much it upgraded and what will happen with its mana cost. And as you can see, this have some special crit damage, so it's nice to know that as well. Then we can take some more, check this ability. So it seems to be fixed all around, it's only getting a lower cooldown. So there seems to be no reason to upgrade its number 2, at the start at least. You will more focus on its number 1 attack. And a thing I noticed is it seems that its damage seems kinda low for its Seek attack. At the moment it's at 3. But still its attack. But of course that's because this snare thing will deal some damage. But again, its cooldown is... Oh yeah, then it's a good idea also at the start to see its speed. And since we know each upgrade in speed give it 4, then we know it's normal under 100 when it's not upgraded. So this is a kind of slow dragon. Of course you can see its health because I use health runes, but that's only to give it an idea how much it can take before it die. But I would say it's taking kind of a lot of damage. So its defense shouldn't be that high, so going with health rune would probably be a bad idea as far as I am concerned with this combo at the moment. So yeah, let's try next. So we just figured out that this is a slow dragon, as you can see. And its attack seems to be somewhat lagging. So at the moment we will try with full damage rune and going full out on Vengeance, so we can see how much it can deal with its main attack. So yeah, let's get into combat. So yeah, let's see how much damage it can deal. As you can see, our vengeance weapon is already fully buffed, so it's just about time to get it to rank 3. But as you can see, it seems to go nicely with damage. As you can see, it's kind of dealing okay damage to the opponents, the bots, but yeah, that's normal stuff. And Sega attack is always kind of bad versus stuff, but as long as it's bad then bots, then they will hit. But still, the damage seems to be kinda nice now with damage rune and vengeance, so it seems to be an okay combo. But as I found out last round that this is a slow dragon, so it would probably be a good idea to just stay back and then let your pet do all the damage. Or seek attack, whatever we call it. As you can see, if I get caught in the fire, I will take way too much damage, but that's also because of how vengeance work. It's a double-edged sword, so of course I know that I will take way more damage now, and since I don't use a health rune, my health will be way lower than before, so of course I will die way faster now. But still, as this test here shows, it seems to be going really nice with vengeance and damage rune. So this could be an idea for a combo with this dragon. That you stay back and let your teammate do all the work, and then you just fly around and add some snare now and then with the help of this orb, and then just fly around and shoot your stuff. But I still find this kinda slow. Sure, the pets are dealing some kind of damage, not really that much as I can see, but they are dealing some kind of damage. The mana also seems to be good. As you can see, I have been holding this down non-stop. Of course I'm flying into all those orbs to get mana and health back, but still. So my conclusion for this is that it can go with damage rune, but it feels like it's too slow still. It needs some speed. So yeah, let's see how next stuff goes. So at the moment we are using full cooldown runes. Let's see how this goes. Again, I would upgrade my stuff to make it as fast as possible, so I have an idea how it works. And let's see how it works at the moment without any, well, at least not that many cooldown runes. As you can see, it looks kinda more fun now to at least be able to spam so many pets out with just this ability here. So let's see how it goes when I get up to some higher level. At the moment I only have 8 cooldown runes active because of my low level. So yeah, let's hope it will go and get better soon. But at least it seems to be kinda fun to just be able to use all those pets here. At least it seems to be able to, at least with this weapon alone, to fire tons of them. Of course, the problem now is that they don't have the damage, because I don't use Vengeance and I don't use damage rune. This is a purely cooldown reduction rune set. But still, it seems to be okay. A thing I notice at the moment is that my mana now lag because of how much this weapon probably costs. So there's that to notice, that using this weapon here will drain my dragon's mana. Of course, the other weapon I used before didn't really cost any mana, so there was that. The speed here also helped the dragon, it seems, because how slow it is. As you can see, this is this max speed, while a normal dragon would have 112. So it's 4 slower than normal dragons. And of course you have to consider that I'm only at bronze at the moment, while other people will probably be way higher. But still, it looks like cooldown runes, and this weapon here could potentially be a combo, because how it the dragon works, as you can see, instead of just being able to fire 4, I can suddenly fire tons of them. The damage still seems kinda off, but still I would say this combo here seems way better than a Vengeance. So there's that. And of course the cooldown will just make me able to just fire tons of them, as you can see, in one go. And another interesting thing about this dragon is it have the seeker kind of thing, as you have noticed. But still, it's not like normal seeker attack that just hit one target and then go away. It hit multiple targets. It's all about its lifetime. As you can see, they are alive for 4 seconds. But of course, as I said before, its mana is draining like mad, so there's that to notice. But as you saw there, instead of just having 4 of those seeker attack or hits, whatever you call them, flying towards the enemy, I can just use them kind of fast, as you can see. Almost the whole screen is covered with them. But again, it have its cost. The faster I fire, the more my mana will be depleted, as you can see. So it seems to, if you go with some cooldown runes, it would be a good idea to at least have some mana steal, it seems. Because as it is now, my dragon will basically just drain itself without really using any attack outside just those seeker attack. So there's that to notice. So yeah, let's go to the last part. So the last test I will do now is health steal runes and boosted damage as much as I can, to see if the runes have some effect. So yeah, let's get into combat. Now let's see. Well, that'd be good if the stuff had attacked me. No. But at the moment we're having full damage with Vengeance. And this is of course with a health steal, so let's see. It seems to be gaining health from health steal with this seek attack, like normal dragons do. So yeah, that's good to know. Let's see how much the orb give, if it gives. Nope, doesn't seem to work. So for this we know that its attack here will give you health, but the orb will not, because it's not directly damaged from your dragon. And of course building will not give you any form of health back. Give me some health. Taking some damage, so we can take it again. Still, I would say it seems kind of weak, the thing you gain from this health. But you gain some, as you can see, but it's not that much, so I wouldn't rely on this dragon alone with health steal. Well, maybe it would be good with a weapon like Tailor. That weapon I use a lot with my MK dragon. So that would probably be a good idea. But that's more or less the weapon that speaks for itself then with the health steal and mana rake and damage. Then it's not really the dragon here that's dealing it. And damage-wise, I would prefer the robot dragon than over this. Because I think as we consider this damage here from Ancient Weapon is kinda low. The only fun part is that this dragon is new and it has this AoE snare, but outside that it's way too slow for its own good, and its damage seems weak. So if I have to judge this dragon, I would say it's kinda bad compared to how other dragons are. I'll just stand still to see how much health it will gain with health steal. As you can see, it's not that overwhelming. So health steal alone with this dragon is bad, but probably okay with the normal combo I've used for Seeker stuff. But still, I would say this dragon here is kinda too underpowered for its own good. But we can test it fast with the skin talent weapon. But again, the conclusion with this dragon at the moment for me is that it's too slow, its damage is too bad, it's not really, yeah, that's good for a new dragon. But yeah, let's just hope they will buff it some. I heard that people are saying that it can be good if you use some snare weapon, like Gore Fist, so you can at least snare your enemy so they can take the damage by this dragon. And of course with this weapon here I eliminate the mana problem I had before, because at the moment it's only the weapon that take the mana. The dragon itself is not really doing that much mana draining as we saw before. But of course it's still a slow one, and this is Seeker attack, and Seeker attack tend to be kind of dodge able by people who know how to play. And yeah, we need more mana rake before this will go. But of course my robot dragon don't really use mana at all, and because of that it works better. But still, I suppose it should now have a better survival, at least for this dragon, because of all the health steal. Let's just take some damage then, so we at least can see how it works. But still, this just seems... oh, I like that. But yeah, again, this just seems to be some kind of... it's the weapon that do all the work now, and not the dragon. It just looks like it's way too underpowered, this dragon. I'd love to see the Seeker attack a bit smarter, I suppose. And at least deal more damage. At least we can see with 3 in health and 3 in mana rake, it's starting to look okay. I can at least hold both attack down, so I can use my orb and my dragon, but still it's the weapon that do all the work at the moment. I don't feel the dragon is doing anything. And even this seems to be taking way too much damage compared to the health I gain. So yeah, it's a really underpowered dragon in my opinion. But yeah, that's more or less how I test out stuff. First I will go with, okay, let's see how this dragon is in its pure form, and then figure out what the ability is. As we found out, this is Seeker for the first, and its second is like lunar or soul orb stuff that will snare people and deal some damage. Second, I would find out how much damage it can deal. if I boost that, and as we found out, it's kinda underwhelming. It's not that good. And then I'll figure out how it will attack with speed. And as we figured out that as well, it's fun to watch seeing a 10 Seeker attack fly at your enemies, but still the damage was really low. It took me ages to complete the map after I stopped recording, because the dragon was not able to kill stuff fast enough before a new wave of enemies spawned, and I was kind of stuck at this position here for ages, as I am at the moment, it seems. And with Health Steal we figured out that it can stand alone with just Health Steal. Its damage is too large able, so you will not be able to survive a 1 versus 1 because it's not its damage just can't keep up with the damage you will receive. And at the moment we are, well, it's, as I keep saying at the moment, this is basically just the weapon speaking. There's no real dragon damage here. I say it's all about the damage, the weapon that keep me alive, the weapon that give me mana and all that. So all in all, this dragon here really need a buff before it's good. But this is basically how I train dragons, or at least test them out. So hope you enjoyed and find it helpful, and could do your own testing for your dragons. And maybe find out something that's funny, like that's kind of how I found out about Blade's Forge with Vengeance, that it has so much new potential if the damage would just be hitting the player. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this, guys. See you later.